Hi guys, this is a very quick video showing you guys how I connected a warning buzzer to the Ford Falcon BA 2006. This is my mum's car today, and unfortunately for her headlight system on this 2006 there's no warning buzzer from factory. So I've just installed one today. Very simple, a very quick video. I will go into a more in-depth video in the future. But for just this very quick demonstration, you know, if we were to have the key, let's say the car's on, we're running, you know, we've got the headlights on, and then let's say we get to our destination at night, we turn the car off and get out, and of course we can hear the beeping, and that'll remind us to turn the lights off. Now, from factory on this car, it didn't have a warning buzzer system, and what I did, just to very quickly show you all, well, I just tapped into some of the fuses in the fuse box here under the dash. Of course, there is a more, let's say, cleaner, safer, perhaps more ideal, adapter that you can get. That's a fuse tap, and I will go into that alternative and the preferred method in my next video in the future. But today, just for demonstration purposes, I wanted to show that I tapped into fuse number 23. So I found that was the tail light fuse that I connected to the positive of the buzzer. And on the negative wire of the buzzer, you need to connect it to an ignition or an accessories position fuse. I found in this case there were three blank fuse holders here on the bottom right corner of the fuse box. Looking on the fuse diagram, I noticed that was not used on this car. We don't have the navigation. However, it did work perfectly, so I just put in a 10 amp fuse. You can really use any fuse, I guess, in this situation, and that completes the circuit. So essentially every time the headlights are turned on, and in turn the tail light is turned on, if there were to be the key or the ignition turned off, and if the headlights are still turned on, that then makes the beeper beep. I should say the buzzer beep. Let's say, for instance, we're driving along again, we've got our headlights turned on, and get to our destination, taking the key out to turn the car off. That's the perfect buzzer, will allow us to turn it off there. So again, I will go into a more full in-depth video in the future, but this does work well. As we can see, my my Bluetooth adapter, I've done a very similar, tapped into an earth on the bolt, and we've got the positive here, and I have no issues with that. So working very, very well, and I hope this helps people in the future. This was just a very cheap buzzer from Jaycar. Your local electronics store should have something very cheap. It's about $4.50, and as easy as that. Beautiful. And as always, guys, flick something for luck. Today we're going to flick our buzzer. Beautiful.